Stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to truly feel the weight of this question: is this all there is? It's a quiet, insidious question that haunts the successful, the stable, the seemingly fulfilled. You've done everything right. You've pursued the career, you've built the home, you've raised the family, and you've accumulated the resources that the first half of your life promised would bring happiness. But now, in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, a profound realization sets in: achievement is not the same as meaning. You might find yourself perpetually busy, chasing the next transaction, the next trip, the next fleeting distraction. Yet, beneath the veneer of activity lies an unsettling sense of aimless wandering, a feeling that your immense energy, your vast experience, and your unique talents are being spent on tasks that simply don't matter in the grand scheme of your life. This is not just midlife malaise, this is the existential vacuum. It is the hollow space that appears when the sheer inertia of life overtakes the deep, personal why of your existence. The world tells you to seek pleasure, to chase power, to indulge in consumption. But those are temporary painkillers for a spiritual wound. The real danger is not the crisis itself, but that you will try to fill this vacuum with cheap substitutes, constant distraction, superficial relationships, or even the addiction to digital noise. These activities do not heal, they only mask the profound, innate human craving for purpose. Today, we are not looking for self-help platitudes. We are turning to a profound and challenging wisdom, forged in the crucible of absolute suffering, the work of Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist, a Holocaust survivor, and the founder of logotherapy. Frankl faced the ultimate test of human existence, observing those who survived the camps and those who perished. His inescapable conclusion was radical: our primary drive in life is not pleasure, as Freud claimed, but the tenacious, relentless, and non-negotiable search for meaning. He called this the will to meaning. For those of us in the second half of life, the quest for meaning becomes an urgent, defining mission. The old pathways are closed, and the new ones must be built by choice, not by default. Frankl's framework is the clearest, most robust guide for this construction. We will systematically dismantle the illusion of aimless wandering and show you how to actively start listening for your unique purpose. We will explore the 3 primary pathways to meaning and provide concrete steps based on Frankl's work. This journey requires courage, the courage to stop asking what life owes you, and to start answering the question of what life demands of you. Are you ready to stop wandering and start walking your true path? Then, let's begin this crucial conversation. Let's first diagnose this disease of aimlessness, this feeling of being lost, as it specifically affects the mature audience, those with 40 or more years of life experience. The symptoms are subtle, often masked by competence and success, but they are devastatingly real. The first manifestation is the phenomenon of existential overshadowing. You've reached a professional height, maybe even retired, and now the question looms: what happens next? For years, your purpose was defined externally: meeting deadlines, climbing the ladder, raising children. When those structures dissolve or diminish, the internal architecture of meaning collapses. You realize you dedicated your best years to roles, not to a self-chosen mission. The professional map is gone, and the personal map was never fully drawn. This leads to profound, disorienting confusion. You are fully capable, deeply experienced, yet utterly lost about where to direct your ship. Secondly, we see the fatigue of the hedonic treadmill. People in their 40s often have the means to purchase endless pleasure, luxurious holidays, high-end gadgets, constant entertainment. But the fulfillment is fleeting, temporary, and requires ever-increasing stimulation. This pursuit of happiness as an end in itself, which Frankl identified, is precisely what creates the existential vacuum. You are substituting sensation for significance. You keep running, hoping the next purchase or the next activity will finally provide that deep resonance, only to find the void remains. This consumption addiction is a direct symptom of the unfulfilled will to meaning. Thirdly, there is the devastating effect of chronic regret and missed opportunities. In mature life, we have the hindsight to see the paths we didn't take. The dreams we abandoned, the potential we let wither. This isn't just sadness, it's a sense of profound existential guilt, the awareness of potential that has been left unfulfilled, a purpose that was neglected. Frankl taught that this guilt must not be avoided or numbed. It is a signal, a flashing red light from your soul telling you that you still have time to realize some of that potential. But for many who are aimlessly wandering, this regret becomes a paralyzing weight, preventing them from stepping onto a new, frightening path. The fourth, and perhaps most insidious, symptom is substituted meaning in the lives of others. This is acutely common among mature parents. Instead of finding a personal mission, they become completely absorbed in the career, marriage, or financial success of their adult children. They live vicariously, attaching their sense of meaning to outcomes they cannot control. While love is vital, this dependency is dangerous, because when those children leave or face their own setbacks, the parent's substituted purpose collapses, leading to deep disorientation and a return to aimless wandering. Your meaning must be yours alone. Finally, we observe the phenomenon of meaning as an expectation. The aimless wanderer often asks the universe, "What is the meaning of life? Tell me my purpose." Frankl would immediately challenge this. He stated that the question is misplaced. Life is not asking us a question, it is we who are being questioned by life. The problem is not that you lack a map, the problem is that you are waiting for the map to be delivered, instead of realizing that you must actively draw it by taking responsibility for the unique tasks that life presents to you right now. This passive expectation is the bedrock of feeling lost. To escape this aimless cycle, we must internalize the core principles of logotherapy. This is not gentle psychology, it is an uncompromising call to existential responsibility. The foundational principle, the will to meaning. Frankl observed in the camps that those who survived were not the strongest physically or the most intellectually gifted. They were those who possessed a strong, undeniable sense of purpose. A person waiting for a reunion, a person committed to finishing a manuscript, a person determined to bear witness. This drive is so primal that it overrides the survival instincts for food or safety. If you feel lost, it is because your fundamental will to meaning is being frustrated. Frankl insisted that this meaning is not subjective or invented, it is objective and discovered. It is waiting for you to find it, like a unique mission tag attached to your specific life. The three pathways to meaning, the logotherapeutic triad. Frankl identified three essential avenues through which every human being can discover meaning. Understanding these is the first step toward drawing your map. 1. The way of creation, the doing this is the most common path. Meaning found through what we contribute to the world. It involves creative work, fulfilling a task, making a difference in your profession, or simply doing your duty exceptionally well. For the mature person, this often shifts from professional achievement to legacy. What unique skill or experience can you now apply to a greater, non-monetary purpose? It is in the act of giving yourself to a task that transcends your ego that meaning emerges. This is about building, creating, and contributing beyond self-interest. 2. The way of experience, the receiving meaning found through profound connection. This encompasses love, appreciation of art, nature, culture, and especially human encounter. When you deeply connect with another person and see them in their unique potential, that act of seeing is meaningful. When you stand before a mountain vista and feel awe, that feeling is meaningful. Aimless wandering is often a failure to truly look and feel. Frankl suggests that in moments of true appreciation, you receive a purpose, the purpose of bearing witness to the beauty of the world. This pathway is a radical call to attentiveness. 3. The way of attitude, the triumph of the human spirit. This is the highest and most challenging path. It is finding meaning in the face of unavoidable suffering. Frankl called this tragic optimism, maintaining hope and purpose despite the tragic triad of pain, guilt, and death. When you are hit by a major loss, an illness, or an injustice, you cannot change the circumstance. But you retain the ultimate freedom, the freedom to choose your attitude toward that circumstance. This choice, to bear the suffering with dignity, to transform it into growth, to use it to gain empathy, is the ultimate human achievement, and it provides an undeniable, unshakable meaning. This path ensures that your purpose can never be taken from you, even in the worst imaginable circumstances. The radical concept of self-transcendence. Frankl argued that the more you aim directly for happiness, the more you miss it. Happiness and meaning are side effects of dedicating yourself to a cause greater than yourself, or to loving another person. Meaning is found outside of yourself. If you feel lost, it is likely because you have become too intensely focused on your own feelings, your own comfort, and your own fears. Logotherapy is the philosophy of turning your gaze outward, towards the unique tasks and responsibilities that beckon you. This shift from self-focus to task focus is the master key to finding your life path. The path to purpose is not passive contemplation, it is a series of concrete, daily actions. We must apply Frankl's radical ideas to dismantle aimlessness and build a purposeful existence. Step 1. Implement the Ask Back protocol daily. Stop the paralyzing question, what do I want from life, and replace it with Frankl's imperative, what does life expect of me right now? This is the logotherapeutic act. Take out a journal every morning and list 3 specific, concrete duties that life is calling you to fulfill today. These are not abstract goals, they are specific responsibilities. To your partner, e.g., listen actively to their concern about X. To your community, e.g., volunteer 2 hours at the library. To your potential, e.g., write 500 words of the book I keep putting off. By fulfilling the meaning of the moment, you are building your life path, brick by brick, instead of waiting for a grand highway to appear. This is the daily practice of turning potential into reality. Step 2. The meaning inventory and reevaluation of failure. Your purpose is hidden in your history. Take a deep inventory of your past, not to wallow in regret, but to discover the unique contribution that only your failures have enabled. List your 3 biggest disappointments, and for each one, ask, what unique perspective, empathy, or skill did this failure force me to develop? That resulting quality is the material of your new purpose. Your path is not a smooth, perfect road, it is the sum of your struggles. Use your unique suffering to serve others who are now facing what you survived. This is the transformation of pain into purpose. Step 3. The final meaning test, living retrospectively. This is perhaps the most powerful tool of logotherapy. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself at 85 or 90 years old, lying on your deathbed. Look back at your life today, your 40s or 50s. Ask your older, wiser self, what is the one thing I regret most not having done, or the one change I regret not having made? That profound regret is the clearest map to your present, unfulfilled mission. Do not wait for that feeling of regret to become real. Use it as an immediate, urgent call to action. Whatever that regret points to, start it today. Step 4. Practice existential detachment from external validation. Aimless wandering thrives on external validation, the approval of peers, the financial statement, the social media metrics. Frankl taught that your worth is intrinsic and your purpose is unique. Whenever you find yourself doing something purely for external praise, stop. Ask, am I doing this to fulfill a purpose, or to satisfy a need for validation? Begin to cultivate a deliberate detachment from outcomes you cannot control. Your value lies not in your success, but in your sincere, ethical, and responsible effort to fulfill your unique task. Freedom from external pressure is the liberation of your path. Step 5. Cultivate the attitude of the condemned man towards inevitable loss. Life guarantees pain, loss, and death. To stop wandering, you must prepare your philosophical stance. Select one area of current, unavoidable suffering, a chronic illness, the decline of a parent, a difficult market. Instead of asking, why me, use the highest form of meaning, the attitude of the condemned man. Ask, since I cannot change this circumstance, what profound human value can I manifest here? How can I transform this tragedy into a testament to human courage? The choice to show dignity, patience, or selflessness in the face of the unchangeable is an act of self-transcendence, and it instantly provides a clear, unshakable purpose. Your path lies not around the obstacles, but often through them. We have reached the end of this profound exploration, but the journey to purpose has just begun. You are not lost. You are simply unanswered. Your feeling of aimlessness is not a flaw, it is the symptom of an unanswered purpose, a purpose that is unique to you, that only your history, your talents, and your suffering have prepared you to fulfill. The meaning of your life is not a generic answer found in a book, it is a concrete, immediate mission found in the specific responsibilities of your current moment. To stop wandering is to embrace your radical freedom, the freedom to choose your attitude, and your radical responsibility, the duty to fulfill your unique task. Don't chase happiness. Chase meaning, and happiness will follow as a side effect. Don't chase success. Chase contribution. Take the knowledge you've gained today and apply the Ask Back protocol immediately. What is life demanding of you right now? Answer that call. Your final, defining homework today is a commitment to action. In the comments, write one sentence defining the single most important unfinished mission that your life expects you to complete, e.g., my mission is to use my past financial failure to mentor young entrepreneurs. Commit to finding one person, one cause, or one project outside yourself to which you will dedicate self-forgetful service this week. If Viktor Frankl's message has illuminated your path and reawakened your will to meaning, please share this video with someone else who feels they are wandering. Subscribe to the channel. We will continue to explore the most powerful philosophies for building a life of profound meaning and enduring purpose. And carry with you the ultimate, liberating truth of logotherapy, live as if you were living already for the second time and as if you had acted wrongly the first time. This is the power of a life lived in constant, meaningful choice.